Hey fellas, T-Bolt here. We are in the Bourrasque on Halluf. Looking across the way, we have one light tank, Bad Chat 12T. And we've got one Bourrasque. Those are really the only two tanks I'm worried about that could possibly spot me. We're gonna push hard. We're gonna take the bush roughly down there at that G6 position. I'm already telling my teammate I need help with knocking down the buildings in front of me. I like to clear those buildings when I go down the spot so I can see more back to my left. Especially that bush around that D8 and then also all them bushes around that D9 position. So when you get up in this bush right here to spot, I'm blocked by this building. So I like those out of my way. Alright, just waiting on my teammate. I told him just shoot one round at a time there, you know, just the first round. Keep his last two rounds in case we need to take out a target real quick. And again, this is just all coordination, guys. Alright, so the Bat Chat's down here in front of me. He won't spot me. I will outspot him, so I'm not even worried about him. Not sure why the SHP is pushing so hard, but that's his choice. Now, guys, look over at your B2 position. A trigger for me is if the enemy team takes the dip, then you need to move to the G2 position so you can support the mediums and heavies that are at the C2, because they will come up over that from that dip up over the hill, and you can get shots from the G2 positions. And that also works from the opposite side. If the enemy team was to, like our team, was to take the dip and they push up into that B2, then you can get back there at that A5 and also that B6. And even some people like to be all the way back there where the TDs are at that D6 and hang off. So you have to keep your eye on that at all times while you're playing if you want to win this map here. It's a very important trigger for me to make sure I go and cover that if I'm not already fighting over there. And if I'm fighting over there, I start asking for help immediately and ping the G2 position so people know where to go. Alright, so that AP has dumped in that middle. I have told my teammate, move to the G2. We have to get there right now. So I'm risking getting shot to get there. That's how important it is to get there. I'm telling the team we need to move to G2. Not even sure what the bless is talking about, but okay. So we're going to get over here to this G2 position, guys. It's very, very important that you react to this. Whenever they take that dip, you have to come here if you're back here camping the base. Alright, I'm not going to pin that AT-15, so I'm going to wait. Yep. Good hit. We are down on my screen by 6,400 at this moment, 67. We're going to do what we can here to beat these guys up. Want that AMX to pull out a little bit more. Alright, going to go ahead and reload. I was hoping he was going to pull out a bit more. I like to actually shoot the tracks a lot, guys. Make them use their repair kit. Alright, so we did a little bit of damage there. We kind of brought the hit points back. We're still down, showing 1,600. Down by 2 guns, so I want to see what we can do here. Remember, since I'm running a scout setup, that I have a .37 gun dispersion, so really got to take your time and aim it all the way in. Okay, so now that they pushed down, they're coming up the low ground, and they have a bunch of heavy tanks. I need to fall back. I cannot sit there and fight with them. This tank has no armor. It's just not going to work with that many coming in on us from this position. So I'm telling my teammate we got to get back over the hill here. Down by 5 guns, 2,000 damage. Now I'm going to get up here and spot. Now when you got somebody that'll spot for you, and you see they're spotting for you, then stay in the bushes, use your bush mechanics, you know, use the terrain to the best of your ability, so that way you're not getting taken out. Let them spot for you. Like right now, I'm not worried about any of these tanks spotting me unless I fire. Alright, good kill on the Pantera. Alright, I did not get lit. We're reloading while we're down. I'm watching that Bourrasque over there at that J5 position to my right. As long as he's staying down, he's not a threat right now. About where that Basante is, he's about to have the actual terrain on me, and I cannot fight a hold down Basante. Or a T28 or that T832. It's going to be very difficult with .37 gun dispersion. So with the Bourrasque or any good medium that's got good camo, good concealment, you really need to just pull back. I can outspot them. I definitely can shoot one round before they'll spot me. We've really tried to bring the hit points back. That sucked. I hit that little bump there and it took my gun up. Alright, so we're going to reload, go dark. I want to get in these bushes over here, see if I can't hit these guys over here on the side. And I want to know where that Bourrasque is. Not a good clip. Gonna go dark, reload again. I'm just worried about the Bourrasque pushing me up here. That's my main concern right now. Alright, so the Bourrasque pushed up. That's good. So we can hit this guy this time. Alright, we got rid of him. So we've really dug in deep here, guys. Using the terrain, using the view range, and we're beating up on all these heavy tanks pushing in on us right now. It's 3 versus 6. I'm telling my teammate that I'll eat the Bourrasque rounds. We need to kill the SCA-2. Or the SCA-1. It is so more important to focus the SCA-1 because he's got a fast reload. Alright, so the Bourrasque is fired twice. My teammate was able to snag the SCA. Not even worried about the Bourrasque now. He's on reload. He's running. I wish I could have got that second shot in, but unfortunately I couldn't. So I'm going to go ahead and reload. That was a good kill there. Oh, we got the SMV coming up the hill. Using my bushes here. Good kill. Looking pretty good right now. Excellent job. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is, I don't know where the Bourrasque is. I would really like to go down and around to my right and come around and get behind that AMX since he's actually facing our MKPZ. And my teammate out to the side, then we could get a little bit of an angle there, but I want to know where the Bourrasque is. Just got to be patient in this situation. Myself and the MKPZ, we don't have any hit points at all. My teammate right now is the one that's sitting pretty. Alright, there's the Bourrasque. Alright, so I want to go down and around, guys. I don't want to go to the left because they're using that terrain right now. I want to make sure I don't get into the proxy circle of that AMX. That's why I'm kind of running a little bit wide here, so they don't know I'm coming. Oh, there's a Bourrasque. Yeah, I knew it was a risk to get killed there, guys, if I went in there. I knew it, but I thought it was very important to get in and try to come in behind these guys. Alright, guys. Jumped on board here with my teammate. He's got plenty of hit points. I'm telling him right now, you know, let's be patient. I would tell him to do the same thing I did, go down and around to the right. He's got plenty of hit points. He doesn't really have to worry about anything. He's got 3 rounds. They all got just a little over 100 hit points, so he could easily kill all 3 of them. Alright, so me and my team have been talking about it. I'm telling them to just push down, do the same run that I did. We don't know where the Bourrasque is. But I believe that they're separated enough that it's easy enough for him. That's excellent right there. And the AMX decided he was going to come out. Unfortunately, MKPZ died. Good kill. I'm telling my teammate, like, guys, you got to do the math in your head. He's got 1,000 hit points. He has 3 rounds. He'll do over 200 damage a shot. You just got to go in there, hit the AMX. You know, who cares if he shoots you? Maybe he gets lucky. You know, maybe. And he gets an ammo rack on you. But you got 1,000 hit points. Just drive in there, eat the round and have to, and take a well-aimed shot. Take your time. Alright, so he's had another rock over here. I'm telling him push hard left. The tank is much slower than his. So all he has to do is just chase him. Got over a minute left. You just take your time. And the good thing was here is that the heavy tank turned his heavily frontal armor away from him and gave him an ass shot, which made it much, much easier to get the W there, guys. Overall, we were down by a lot of guns. And you just have to keep fighting, guys. Make your map big as possible. Watch your map. I can't stress that enough. There are certain things on maps, exactly like this one here, that there's a trigger for me to do something when I'm in certain kind of tanks. And like I said, I knew when I got into the dip at B2 that I needed to move to the G2 to cover my guys that were sitting there fighting them guys at the C2. So if we would have made that move, we wouldn't have got all that damage in. All those heavies and stuff would have pushed around with a lot more hit points. It would have been very, very difficult to get the win. So I hope you guys liked this video. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I will catch you on the flip side.